Alright, let's talk about something that's both gross and mind-blowing at the same time, poop. Yeah, you heard me. But this isn't just any poop, we're talking about 540-million-year-old poop that might have kickstarted life as we know it. Sounds crazy, right? But stick with me, because this is one of those stories that makes you rethink everything. Here's the hook: what if the secret to Earth's explosive evolution wasn't just oxygen or predators, but, well, waste? Personally, I think this is one of those ideas that's so out there, it's brilliant. We're so used to hearing about dinosaurs or ancient oceans, but poop. That's a new one. And yet, it's not just some random theory. Scientists are actually calling it a fecal revolution. Let that sink in. Now, let's zoom out for a second. The Cambrian Explosion, this massive burst of life around 540 million years ago, is one of the most important events in Earth's history. It's when most major animal groups showed up, and complex ecosystems started to take shape. But here's the thing, we've been so focused on oxygen levels and predator-prey dynamics that we've kind of ignored the poop. And that's where this study comes in. What makes this really interesting is how the researchers approached it. They didn't just look at fossils of animals, they looked at coprolites, fossilized poop. And what they found was wild. The size, shape, and composition of this ancient waste changed dramatically during the Cambrian period. From tiny pellets to centimeter-scale chunks with crushed shells inside, it's like the poop was telling a story. From my perspective, this is where it gets fascinating. As these early creatures evolved more complex digestive systems, especially arthropods with their fancy foreguts and glands, they started eating more diverse diets. And what goes in, must come out. So, they were basically pooping out nutrient-rich waste that fueled the entire ecosystem. It's like an excremental circle of life. But here's where it gets even deeper. This wasn't just a one-time thing. The study suggests that this poop-driven nutrient cycle didn't just kickstart evolution, it's still happening today. Think about it, in the ocean, surface critters poop, and that waste sinks to the bottom, feeding organisms in the dark depths. On land, we use animal dung as fertilizer to grow our food. It's the same cycle, just scaled up. One thing that immediately stands out is how overlooked this idea has been. As Russell Bicknell, one of the study authors, pointed out, feces is often ignored in discussions about ancient ecosystems. But if you take a step back and think about it, it makes perfect sense. Nutrients are the currency of life, and poop is one of the biggest ways they get recycled. This raises a deeper question, though: how much else have we missed by not looking at the gross stuff? Science often focuses on the big, flashy things, dinosaurs, supernovae, black holes, but sometimes the most important answers are in the details we'd rather ignore. Personally, I think this study is a reminder to stay curious about the weird and the mundane. It's also a humbling thought: life on Earth might owe a debt to something as unglamorous as poop. So, the next time you see a pile of it, maybe give it a little respect. It's not just waste, it's history. And that's what this really suggests: evolution isn't just about survival of the fittest or random mutations. It's about the quiet, often invisible processes that keep the whole system running. So, here's my closing thought: what other overlooked details are out there, waiting to rewrite our understanding of the world? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts.